All right, so if you did everything correctly, right, this is what you should have gotten. So I color coded everything, but you saw how now the house is drawn over here and it's half the size. So all I did was find the half points of everything. So hopefully you did it correctly. If you didn't, ask us questions, but here's the work for that. All right? Now let's switch to example number, well, it says exercise number 1. But technically this is example number 2 for us. All right? So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. We're going to do a very similar process. The difference is now is that we have a scale of 3/4, right? It used to be 1/2, but now it's 3/4. Okay, so this is going to be way more difficult, just because there's more steps involved. So let's figure out how we can do the 3/4, right? So I'm gonna draw right here on the bottom, right above example 2, just a line segment. Now, if I were to ask you to cut this into four equal parts, so I'm just gonna write 4 equal parts. How would you do it? So go ahead, pause the video, see if you can figure it out. But how would you separate this line segment into 4 equal parts? So go ahead, pause it. Okay, so if you said, let's cut this in half, then let's cut this one in half, then let's cut this one in half, then you're correct, right? We need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3 for our 3/4, because that's our scale factor. So we need 3 of them, all right? So we're going to apply that concept for this image. So let's focus on one line first. All right, I'm gonna do O to G. So just like before, connect O to G. All right, so here you go, boom, O to G. So no problem, cool. So I'm gonna highlight this pink, so we know that's the one we're focusing on. And from there, just like we did in the segment, let's cut it in half. So what I'm going to do is at O, put this at G, all right? So there you go, you see how it's lined up. So let me zoom out a bit so you can see this better. Now I'm gonna make my mark. I'm gonna make it down here also. And then I'm gonna flip. So this part should be what we did already. Let me make those pink. All right, and then let's mark my bisector then. Let's mark the midpoint using those markings. So from here to about there. All right, that's my midpoint. But I don't want to cut it 1/2. I need 3/4. So I'm gonna cut this again. So my question is, do we cut this part in half? Do we bisect this half? Or do we bisect this half? All right, so I want you to think about this. Is 3/4 closer to 1? Or is 1/2 closer to 1? All right, if you said 3/4 is closer, yes. So our image is bigger because it's close to 1, so it has to be very close to our image, to the original image. So we're gonna cut this half over here. Excuse me. So we're going to do this again. All right, now this is our center right there with our G. Make your little marking. Oh no, it jumped around. So down there, about there, switch it, so there, and there, all right? So we're cutting it again, cutting these two, and then let's just mark our center. Notice I'm using the same color, all right? So that's gonna go right here. This is where our new G prime is going to be. All right, that's our new G prime. Let me zoom in. This is 3/4 because there's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So that's 3/4 scale factor. All right, it's closer to the image, but you're gonna have to do this for every single line though, every single segment. All right, that's going to be extremely tough, but you can do it. Just stay organized one line at a time and use different colors. So you go ahead and do that. Awesome. Have fun.